What is Black Sea? What is Black Sea security and why it matters for anyone who probably lives thousands of miles away? Well, first of all, the Black Sea is situated in a strategically important area between the Mediterranean and Caspian. It sits right on the so-called Arch of Instability because you have places like Balkans nearby, you have Eastern Mediterranean as well. You also have Caucasus, where both in South Caucasus and North Caucasus you have some instability. That's exactly where Crimea is, the Crimean Peninsula, which was occupied by Russian troops when the Russian aggression against Ukraine has started in spring of 2014. Ever since, aggression has continued, but since the February of this year, it elevated in scale dramatically, and a lot of fighting is taking place in the Black Sea region. There is a major assault ongoing by Russian troops for months already for the control of the littoral of the Black Sea. They're trying to get to places like Mykolaiv and Odesa. They already currently control the city of Kherson. There have been major battles. Just think about sinking of cruiser Moskva by Ukrainian forces, or fight for the Snake Island, for that matter, which was taken over by Ukrainian forces as well. And you see the intensity of fighting. But also, the region, if you think beyond this war, could be a region of peace, could be a region of cooperation, collaboration. That's where you have civilizations meeting, various civilizations. That's where you have cultural exchange taking place. That's where you have intensive trade. Also, a lot of migration is going through the region. And not to mention that there is a lot of energy supply routes that are very important to a number of players around the world. Here you have a number of important countries. Turkey is a regional superpower. Russia is, even though currently it's weakened by its war on Ukraine. Ukraine is weakened too in many ways because it goes and lives through destruction by Russian invasion. But at the same time, Ukraine is withstanding the pressure, standing strong, and there's no doubt that there will be a sovereign Ukrainian state going forward. And therefore, the Ukraine could become a regional actor of leadership quality. Finally, many international players, organizations have something to do with the Black Sea region. For instance, the European Union has 2 member states here. NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, has 3. They are thinking about their views and options and doctrines and strategies for the region. NATO, for example, has come up recently with strategic concept, and they are now working on applying the strategic concept specifically to the Black Sea. U.S. Now sees the Black Sea as an area of its vital national interest. As much has been said by Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin when he visited a few months ago in the region. He went to Georgia, Ukraine, and Romania, 3 important countries there in the region, and said exactly that Black Sea regional security is in the U.S. national interest. So what's going to happen with the region? Why is it important? Why the waves of instability might impact the much broader vision, much broader region, much broader space? This is something that we can talk about at our event on October 19th, a conversation with me. I'm Volodymyr Dubovyk, professor of international relations from Odesa Mechnikov National University in Odesa, Ukraine, but also currently a visiting professor at the Fletcher School at the Tufts University. So please come to our event on October 19th, but also please consider taking my course. I'm going to have a model course. The first meeting of the first classes is on October 31st. It will be entirely dedicated to the various aspects and issues within the broader Black Sea regional security context. Thank you.